Motorcycles are definitely one of the most beautiful ways to see the world. Along the way, riders always seem to find the most curvy roads, the best restaurants, the coldest beer, and the most interesting destinations. And I've learned that the best way to find them is to simply ask the rider. That's why I asked over 750,000 of you who follow me on social media to cast your vote on the absolute best. This is Motorcycle Destinations. I'd like to welcome y'all to Madrid, New Mexico. This afternoon we gathered up at Thunderbird Harley Davidson. It's a local dealership right there in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I got to connect with some fellow riders from the area, and we all rode up here together across the beautiful 14. I believe they call it the Turquoise Trail. And it landed us here in the beautiful town of Madrid at the Mineshaft Tavern. Rolling into the town of Madrid, immediately I knew I was in for something eclectic and old and kind of funky, maybe even a little eccentric. The entire town kind of feels like the movie set. I think several movies have been filmed here, including The Wild Hogs, and the town feels old Hollywood to me. This is an old mining town, and this tavern is said to be the most haunted tavern in all of New Mexico. And you can see the mining history right here, and even the front steps, a big old gear wheel set into the floorway. Even the entrance here feels a lot like a mine shaft would be. It's a little crooked, it's a little off, it's a little old. Coming inside the building, immediately I realized that this is authentic old town. If this doesn't make you feel Wild West, all the light peeking through the woods, nothing does it. Well, I'm 6'2", and I wouldn't want to walk through this standing straight up, that's for sure. All right, y'all, this is Jason. Jason, you are the GM here?
Yep.
And so you manage the entire property?
Yes, sir.
And what does the entire property consist of?
Oh, we got a big property here. We got the historic Mineshaft Tavern downstairs.
Okay.
We got a cantina and a bar out back.
Okay.
We have an engine house where we do plays and different events like that.
So this is what, primarily a tourist town, or?
It is a tourist town.
Yeah, for sure. And when do the motorcycles, when do you usually see them?
On the weekends, if the weather's good,
there'll be bikes.
There's bikes. There will be bikes.
Well, let's take a look at your place.
Let's check it out.
All right. Okay, so what is this?
Mineshaft Cantina. Favorite part about the cantina. You get a little bit of inside, a little bit of outside, live music all the time, just good local hangout. You can watch the street. It's basically like watching Madrid TV.
And what does the cantina consist of?
The weather's good, we got live music going on outside. You can park out front, sit here and watch your bikes, look at all the other bikes passing through.
Perfect.
Just a nice little view of the streets of the town.
Okay, and where are we now?
We're walking into the historic Mineshaft Tavern.
When you walk into the Mineshaft Tavern, you can tell that it truly is the oldest continuously ran tavern in the county. It feels it, it shows it, and I think that just adds character. Some people may see run down, I see tons of character and stories and history.
This place was built in the late 1800s, burned down on Christmas Day of 1944, rebuilt it in 1945, and we've been serving since.
1945, you've been open since 1945. And you've been haunted the whole time. Yeah. Have you ever experienced anything?
Yeah, I've experienced a few things in the last 15 years that I've been bartending here.
Yeah.
It's nothing bad or too scary, but there's definitely a presence.
Damn it, man. Jason said late night after everybody's gone is when they really feel the spirits and feel the haunting, and weird things start to happen around the bar. So I gave him the idea, you should do like a whiskey tasting camp out in the bar overnight. You should do like overnight ghost tours.
We've had a few
camp out here, drink whiskey, see ghosts.
That's a good idea.
I'd like to sign up. Can I be the first one?
You're on board, brother.
How many of y'all would like to do an overnight camp like that? I know I would. I'd be first on the list. Let me know down in the comments if you're in with me. There's a kitchen tucked in the back where they're putting out good food and feeding the customers. There's a full bar and the walls just lined with bottles, the way it would be in the Old West. Pool table, even down to the way a lot of the staff is dressed is very funky and eclectic. It's just a great feeling. I'm loving the Mineshaft Tavern. Theater and museum. What do you do here?
We do everything from weddings to plays to catering events. We open it up on the weekends. We just have normal sitting in there. My favorite part about the engine house is just the history that it has. It's gone from being an engine house to work on the train. Then it was a melodrama which helped raise money through plays and events to raise money for the community, for health and for dental reasons. It's just been a big part of the community ever since it started. Just a whole variety of things.
And why is it called the engine house?
It's called the engine house because back in the day when the railroad was coming through, this was an engine house where they pulled the train in and work on it in a covered area.
And this is the engine house.
This is the engine house.
Too cool, man. Look at these old, what is that, an old spotlight? Or is that a camera?
No, it's a spotlight.
That's an old spotlight for the stage over here. And I see that window opens up to the nose of your train.
Yeah, beautiful view.
That is pretty neat. You can almost feel it in your bones.
There's some energy around here.
There's some history for sure.
As far as being haunted, there's definitely a lot of energy around here. We've got mines on the back side of the mountain right here. People have been lost. Most of the haunted that I've experienced in the last 15 years has been down in the Mineshaft Tavern. And it usually doesn't happen until about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when everybody else is gone. I've experienced it multiple times myself.
And is this a period correct train over here?
This is a period correct train.
So how long has this train been sitting here?
This train's been sitting here since the coal mines kind of stopped in the 50s.
And it's just been sitting in this very spot.
Exact same spot.
Could you imagine running something like this back in the day? We're gonna go inside the train and I'm gonna ring the bell. Oh man.
You got your seats right here.
Come here, look at this. This is your window. How would you like to have to drive a train looking out that window? And you got your buddy over there with the same view. This is unreal.
Why don't you check it out? Reach up and pull that handle up there.
Which handle? This white one?
Yeah.
You better move your car. They're all doing shots out there now.
Yeah, there's the bell to say take a shot.
And this is where they'd store all the coal back here?
Yeah, that's called the tinder.
The tinder. You may have one of the coolest locations I've ever visited in my travels.
It's pretty unique.
It is super unique, man.
Took Adam behind the bar tonight, showed him a couple of our famous cocktails. He did a great job, great guy, had a great time. I showed him a prickly pear margarita and our famous Mad Chili margarita. The Mad Chili margarita is our house tequila, triple sec, our house-made sweet and sour mix, and our house-made Mad Chili, which is cucumber and jalapeno muddled. Prickly pear is the same thing that Adam made, but with prickly pear syrup rather than the Mad Chili mix.
So I have a Mad Chili margarita, which is what this place is famous for. My new friend Cash here has showed me how to make it. It's absolutely delicious. I don't know if it's the chili sauce I put in there or this the spiced rim. Cash and I got behind the bar. We had a lot of fun. We cut up some jokes, mixed up some drinks, and in the end, I have to say I'm officially a fan of the Mineshaft Tavern Mad Chili margarita. Madrid, New Mexico, and the Mineshaft Tavern. The jury is still out for me on whether or not it's haunted, but it is dang sure a good time. If you want to find more places you should ride your motorcycle, go to motorcycledestinations.com or check out some more of our places we've already filmed right here on YouTube. And we'll see you at the next destination.